Hello everyone, this is Master Qui-Gon's Arcade. I'm going to be doing an unboxing video. So I got a lot in my box right now. That's why it took me some time to kind of gather everything's up. So let's get started. So basically, this is my entire collection as far as I know. When I gather through everything, through all the 50 boxes I had when I moved. So we're going to make this as a quick shot, old and new. So let's get started. Obviously, Crash Bandicoot, Nitro Fueled. I also got Disney Infinity. Still works on them. You can also play this on the PS5. Tried it out. I got Disney Infinity 2.0. So we're going to be stacking these over here for the time being. Now I got a lot. They're a jewel case, so bear with me. So I got Simpsons Road Rage. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, one of my favorite games growing up. So if you see me through the camera, I apologize. I got this in the mail about a couple months back. I've never played this game. It's kind of a point-and-click interactive, Ace Ventura, based off the animated series. Obviously, this is my father-in-law's, but I really don't play it. It's called Triple Play 2000. Obviously, Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds Saga, one of the most one-of-a-time games on PC. I also have Austin Powers Pinball. This is actually one of the two copies I own because this one it glitches a lot. It's got a couple of scratches on it. Obviously Diablo. This was a pretty fun game. Not easy, but at least for me it wasn't easy. But this is a fun game. You guys are gonna really hate me, so we're gonna kind of go through this. Rambo, the video game. I thought this game at first I wanted to play because I was like, oh sweet, it plays John Rambo. But obviously this was kind of the weakest games I played, especially since it's an on-rail shooter kind of feel. South Park, the video game. I actually beat this game. It wasn't too bad. I thought it was fun. Maybe not the greatest, but all right. Command and Conquer, Tiberian Sun. This was a gem. Yes, I got it for $5 at Goodwill. One of a kind masterpiece. Obviously, let's get through this. Angry Bird Seasons. WCW Mayhem. This is a jewel case, but this is also, I have two of these copies. Billy and Mandy, the video game. I actually have one somewhere in the box in much better quality. Crash Bandicoot, the original Crash Bandicoot game for the PS1. I also have this all together for the Insanity. Scooby-Doo and Cyber Chase. Was a big fan of the movie growing up when I was a child. So this is the place I would recommend for people who live in my area. This is where I buy my collectibles and stuff. So shout out to them if they ever see this video. Just played this recently, Twisted Metal 2. Really like this game. I actually finally got to play 3 worlds so far. Liked it. Or three tournaments, sorry. Now, this is the crazy part. So I have Republic Commandos for the PC, but this is the one of 3 copies I own, except for the third copy is technically digital, which I am wanting to go back and stream. Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. Really fun. Red Faction. This was technically my brother's game, but he gave it to me because he didn't really want it in his room, so he had a lot of stuff in his room, as far as I'm aware. All right, Treasure Planet. I actually played a few levels of, I played a level or 2 of it so far on the PlayStation. I'm currently since the whole debacle going on, that's what I've been playing. So don't worry, man. I've been playing video games whenever I had the chance. NFL Blitz. This was actually my father-in-law's game. When he sold his PlayStation, he gave it to me, and this is like a game I usually play like once in a while, like if I really want to kind of kill some time. Need for Speed, High Stakes, really fun game. Fun fact, I used to play this game when I was a kid back in the early 2000s, and I used to have a boombox, listen to Linkin Park and racing with a friend of mine next to me. Duke Nukem, Time to Kill. I remember owning this on the N64, but my uncle busted me for it and when I was about 6 years old, and he took it away from me since my dad decided to do it or rent it from Family Video. Spyro. Spyro the Dragon was one of my favorite games. It's in a jewel case, mind you. Now, bear with me. This is Star Wars The Phantom Menace. Don't worry about whatever's written on it. I had to find a random jewel case for it. This was actually from my uncle, but I played it so much it's kind of scratched up, and it plays from time to time, but it freezes or it glitches like hell. WCW Nitro, really fun game. Sting, Hogan, one of my favorite wrestlers. This right here is Future Cop LAPD. If you look at it, play as a mech police officer fighting bad guys, made by Electronic Arts at the time when they were really good, in my opinion. Top Gun. Top Gun was another favorite game, but alas, this was an old game from like the late 90s, 2000s, so I have to get my 90s computer up and running, but I'm going to have to order another one very soon. The Need for Speed. I don't know if I actually played this game yet. I want to say I'm going to give it a shot eventually. Quake 2. Quake 2, really fun game. Been playing it digitally once in a while on the PS5. Kind of sad that the first Quake multiplayer area is dead as a doornail. Medieval 2. I played a couple of levels. I haven't really gotten all the way through of it yet. I'm going to have to, I have to have time to invest in playing a lot of these games again since I've been working my butt off. Here we go. Another copy. Austin Powers Pinball. Yeah, baby, yeah. So, yeah. Big fan of Austin Powers. Emperor's New Groove for the original PlayStation. I actually got into the Jungle level. I think Jungle Part 2. It's pretty fun. I recommend whoever is an old school Disney fanatic to play that kind of game. Forsaken. I actually recently got this about, I want to say not even a year ago. I love the soundtrack. I used to yell, Forsaken! So this one right here is another copy. This is a copy of Cars, the video game for the GameCube. I got this off of eBay. Stupid enough of me, I had the original one with the actual case, and the CD was so badly scratched up, I decided to throw the entire thing away. And yeah, kind of Rainbow Six, Mission Pack, Eagle Watch. Levels on here are a little short than the original Rainbow Six video game, but yeah. Let's see. Let's go through this. All right. So these are Flash games. So the Cartoon Network All-Star, these are random Flash games that I used to play on their website back in the early mid-2000s when it was still a thing. Also have another copy of this as well, Cartoon Network. Really not that many Flash games on here. There's a couple. Just two. But I like it. It brings back a lot of memories to anybody who's Cartoon Network fans. Siphon Filter. Siphon Filter is a really fun game. Obviously, see me streaming it a long time ago, just at least one level of it. We're going to have to get back into it eventually. Loaded. Loaded was a really fun game. I used to play the demo of it back when it was on the PlayStation demo disc was a thing. Reloaded, sequel to Loaded. I thought this was okay. I thought it was all right. I don't know if anybody likes it or not, but I personally believe this one. I think the first one was better. No, we'll throw that. We'll put that over there. We got a lot of randos in here. Nope, not that one. Put that over here. And that, whatever. That's bad. Sorry, everybody. Star Wars Dark Forces for the original PlayStation. I also own this on the PS5. You also see me streamed at least, I believe, a level. Really fun game. Really hard as well. For fans of Call of Duty, I got Call of Duty Classic for the original PC. I used to play this all the time on my computer. Star Wars Jedi Power Battles. This was really tough on the PS1, but it was also a lot easier with the re-release when they used the Dreamcast version. Okay. Star Wars Jar Jar's Journey, an adventure book. This was part of the Scholastics. It's basically a point-and-click story adventure about the Phantom Menace, but in a for kids. And you can also color and interact with characters. That was fun. This is where it's going to get a little complicated, so give me 1 second. So I'm going to have to do these. We'll throw that over there. So this is for the Game Boy Color. Dexter's Laboratory. I got Donkey Kong Country. I got The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Ages. Scooby-Doo, Classic Creep Capers. Already 11 minutes into the video. Emperor's New Groove for the Game Boy Color. We'll throw that over there. That's just a pack for... All right, so I'm going to kind of... This is like my box is all over the place, so I got quite a bit. Tom and Jerry, Fist of Fury for the N64. Donkey Kong 64. I have the Rumble pack, so I'll be able to play that, but my N64 took a dump. Star Wars, Shadows of the Empire. Really, really, really fun game, but really, really difficult. It's enough to where you could smash your controller over on the floor. Army Men, Sergeant's Heroes 2. Played this all the time when I was a kid. And that was the original. Now, where is it? So now we're going to go into the Sega Genesis. Batman Returns. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Family Feud. Stargate. Love their series, Stargate SG-1 and the movie. Jurassic Park. And Clue. Now, no, that's not the only Sega Genesis games I have. No, I have quite a bit, so these are gonna be all completely randos. So with all the crap I have in the box. Star Wars Rebel Assault 2. Have this on the PS5. Very hard game to play. Controls are janky and clunky and all that fun jazz. Call of Duty World at War Final Fronts. This one is Quake 2 Revolution for the PS2. The sticker was actually from freaking Blockbuster, and it has a hard time playing it. I'll have a hard time reading it on the console. Dragon Ball Z Sagas for the GameCube. What's in this one? Oh, so this is a clear case, but in fact, I got this off of eBay. There we go. PlayStation Magazine number 14 with all the demo discs in it. November of 1998. Command & Conquer, Red Alert Retaliation, and Command & Conquer for the PlayStation. 2-disc set. Pokemon Snap. This is more of my wife's game than mine, so... Or anybody who wants to play it at home. Real Monsters for the Sega Genesis. Futurama, the video game. That's another one. That's a big kicker. Play that all the time. I watched the playthrough. Alien 3. for the Genesis. Fun fact, my Genesis is basically the only console that's still working. My N64 took a dump, and I had to replace my PlayStation not once, not twice, but 3 times. Medal of Honor Vanguard. I actually went back and played this. Oh my god, I had to relearn the controls all over again because the button schematics was kind of funky. American Idol. This is more of my wife's game. She played this on the PS2 about like 2 weeks ago. So, Call of Duty Finest Hour. Killzone. Really fun game. Kind of wish they remastered it. Come on, Gorilla, make those games remastered. Toy Story for the original for the Genesis. Haven't played it yet, but I've seen gameplay. So there's gonna be all different types of consoles all over the place. Mario Party Superstars. That's more of my wife's game. Same thing with Pokemon Shield. That's hers. I believe she's already beaten it yet. I have Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, but I also have this on the PS5. Pokemon Stadium. Oh my god, you're like DK Oldies. I don't know, man. Star Fox 64. That was a really fun game. I think I've beaten that game quite a bit. Another copy of Toy Story, which I don't know why I kind of dawned on it. 007 Racing. I'll try to pull the camera back a little bit. Star Wars The Phantom Menace. This is the one that actually works really well. So it's than the other jewel case version. Judge Dredd versus Death. Don't worry about that. Call of Duty United of Fronts expansion pack. Really fun game. Apocalypse, starring Bruce Willis. He was one of my favorite actors growing up, besides Chuck Norris and Arnold and Sly. Chemical Extraction, Powerpuff Girls. That kind of is like the same boat as Tom and Jerry's Fist of Fury. It's a beat-em-up game. Dexter's Laboratories, Mandark's Lab. Celebrity Deathmatch. Doesn't even work on my PlayStation, which is a waste of money. I'm going to pull out as much as I can. Like I said, we're not even scratching the surface. Billy and Mandy. Got this for also the PS2. Let's see. Hot Shot Golf 2. Didn't really play this game. Don't really care for it. I don't know, but that was my father-in-law's game. Rampage, Total Destruction. Pimp My Ride. Simpsons Road Rage. This is the game I never played before, but I did share this video, a post on my channel not too long ago. It's a really interesting game. Twisted Metal Black. Have this also on the PS5. Guitar Hero 2. Really fun games. Those were gems. Robots, the video game. Love the movie. Codename Kids Next Door, Operation video game. I want to say I'm getting pretty close, but it's very hard too. Ed, Edd n Eddy Misadventures. So, like I said, I'll scoot all that up. Now, these ones are going to basically just be new games. So far. Spyro. Ghostbusters, the video game remastered. Loved it. BioShock. DC Supervillains. Simpsons Hit and Run for the original Xbox. Finding Nemo. Wow, we're almost 20 minutes in the video and I haven't even made a dent. Halo Combat Evolved. Doom. Hello Neighbor, but that's more of my daughter's game, but she barely even freaking plays it. Mario Kart Racers 2, Nickelodeon. That's my son's, but, you know, he kind of goes back and forth whenever he feels like it. All right. Doom 3. Game was overhated, but I loved this. Loved it. The Suffering. This is a really creepy game. I still play this once in a while, and it still freaks me out to this very day. Even if the graphics are dated, it's not the point. The point is the atmosphere. Another copy, Judge Dredd versus Death for the Xbox. This is a PC game for Sims 4. That's my wife's game. I'll try to speed this up as possible. Aliens, Colonial Marines. I actually enjoyed this game, but obviously I remember this was being overhated. Not scary. It was action-packed, but you know what? Oh well. Sonic Heroes. Fun game. Love it. It was actually one of my introductions to GameCube. Guitar Hero Metallica. Star Wars Bounty Hunter. I also have it digitally as well. Not the remastered. And we'll get rid of these ones. Sorry about that. Might as well throw this in the mix. The Game Genie for the Sega Genesis, where you can input cheat codes for your video games. We're probably about 3/4 way through my box, so let's see. Gotham Knights, still working on it. Ghostbusters Spirit Unleashed. Actually, it's pretty fun for a first-person game. I actually like this. I'll have to stream it one day. Among Us. Friday the 13th, the game. Kind of a bust after the game got canned. Rush of Blood. That was pretty fun when you're on the roller coaster and you're fighting monsters around you. RoboCop 3 for the Genesis. That's actually pretty fun. I actually liked it. Like I said, very challenging. All right. Back to the Future, Part 3. Still stuck on it. Knights of the Old, or Star Wars: The Old Republic. Wanted to go back, but its origin is being a butthole. So, Wolfenstein. This game, I actually went on a field trip back in 2009 at a school, and we went to go to see Raven Software's company, and I was there watching them actually make the video game, and got to see them in the mocap suits and stuff. So that was a really fun experience, especially people working on the multiplayer aspect and people were working on the story aspect. And I was there when they were also making Singularity. So they had their building was divided into two sectors. One of them was for Wolfenstein, and the other one was for Singularity. Really fun experience on a field trip for school. That was back in the day, and that was fun. Back to the Future, the game. My wife loves this game so much. I would recommend playing it. Medieval. Still got to work on it. I'm stuck on Pumpkin Gorge, I want to say. No, Scarecrow Fields. Just Dance 2020. Trust me, I don't dance. I'm too old for that. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, one of my favorite Mortal Kombat games growing up. We'll get this stack up right here so that I'm not worried about breaking my back. Battlefield 1942. Love this game. This was my Battlefield back in the day. Battlefield Vietnam. Oh my god, that was so fun. That was insane. Medal of Honor 10th Anniversary Edition was Spearhead, Airborne, Allied Assault, Pacific Assault, and Breakthrough. Here you go. Old school. Star Wars, Dark Forces 2, and Mysteries of the Sith. There's Ma right there after you cut his legs off, and he has this little, he's basically hovering. Doom Eternal, still working on it. I kind of got cornered in part of a map. This is my daughter's game. She's been playing on and off lately. Battletoads Double Dragon. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Ren and Stimpy's Invention. Trust me, you guys are going to be blown away with all these games I got. It's insane. I found another Game Boy Color game. Rocket Power. And then I know I saw something kind of dinking around here somewhere, but whatever. I'll find it. Call of Duty 2, Big Red 1. Love this game. Rest in peace, Bloomfield, the character. Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. I actually beat this as a Jedi. I tried doing it as a Sith, and I kind of got screwed over. Scooby-Doo, Mystery Mayhem. Fractured Butthole. Sorry, kind of had a brain fart. Injustice 2. Buzz Master Quiz for the PSP. All right, I'm going to get a lot of these Nintendo Switch versions out first because there is a lot. So, Super Mario Odyssey, still working on that. Cosmic Shake, really fun game, beating it. Pirates of the Caribbean, the video game. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Another copy of the Fractured Butthole. Jumanji, the video game. That was more of my daughter's. Monopoly. Pokemon Sword. Mario Golf. I'm going to try to speed this up. I'm almost 30 minutes in. Medal of Honor, European Assault. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Animal Crossing. Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. The Lego Ninjago movie. Let's do all this. All right. So this is actually not a game. This is a movie or TV episodes. Burnout Legends for the PSP. Soul Calibur Broken Destiny. Fun game. Pokemon Snap. Killzone Liberation. You guys already saw me stream it on the PS5. Medieval Resurrection. I was planning on thinking about streaming this, but I don't know at the moment. This is the Nightmare Before Christmas. Oogie Boogie's Revenge. Oh, here's another one. That's what I was looking for. Shrek. This is more of a beat 'em up game, so. RoboCop. Star Wars: The Clone Wars. You guys already seen me stream it. Really fun game. Had to do it all over again. WWE's 2K24 24. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I'll try to pan the camera back. I'm kind of used to getting up close. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I also got this digitally. Oh boy, here we go. This is gonna be the kicker. I'm gonna grab as many stacks as possible. All right, Halo 2, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, Rainbow Six 3. I also have this on the PC. Shrek 2. Sorry about this. My son was a baby and he started eating it. Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. Killzone 3. Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. Battlefield 2142. Game doesn't even play no more. I even bought the game when it first came out and the servers were dead. Lego Star Wars, the video game. Let's see. Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. Warhammer Space Marine. Mortal Kombat. Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus. Oh, God, I got stuck together. Holy cow. Star Wars Republic Commando is my second copy for the original Xbox. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. Really fun game. Darth Vader was a pain in my rear. Need for Speed Underground. I kind of prefer Underground 2, but I couldn't get it. Conflict Vietnam. I was always into the conflict video games. We're going to move over here and get my stack bigger. Company of Heroes. That was a really fun game growing up. Obviously, Space Marines 2. Oh, boy. I'm getting too old for these. Alright. Eco the Dolphin. I just bought this game. I haven't played it, but I've also heard it was really... I'll throw that over there. That's Panzer Commander. This is a really hard game from what I was told. Alright. Meet the Robinsons. Star Wars Battlefront 2. This thing cost me $35 when I had to rebuy it again. It's insane. Actually, we're going to kind of move over here because you could already tell. Stubbs the Zombie, Rebel Without a Pulse, Black Hawk Down, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Star Wars Battlefront. Don't mind, I have to clean the case. Doom 3, Resurrection of Evil. This was me being a smart butt when I was redrawing the entire back end of this to make it look cool. Medal of Honor Airborne for the PS3. Fans of Helldivers. I have the game. My brother gave it to me because he refused to buy internet for the PlayStation 5, so he just said, "Give it. Here you go." Men of Valor. Really fun game. Love the story. Medal of Honor Frontline. Sadeki, I think that's what it's called. This was something my uncle gave me, and I haven't really played it. No offense to him. As far as for old school games, I think we've already gotten through them. But I might also show the entire collection anyways, just for fun. So, let's see. Battlefield 5, Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, Battlefield 1, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Battle for Bikini Bottom, still working on that, Jedi Fallen Order, Mortal Kombat 11, Grand Theft Auto 4. This is oh crap. Oh yeah, Oddworld Soulstorm. So I'm gonna want to try to stream that eventually. AEW Fight Forever, Kingdom Hearts 3, Star Wars Squadrons. I've been kind of wanting to play this in VR, but I just totally forgot this is a PS4, so I'm not going to probably be able to play it. LA Noire, South Park Stick of Truth, WWE's 2K19, Mortal Kombat 1, Duke Nukem 3D World Tour, Killzone Shadowfall, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Destroy All Humans, Grand Theft Auto 5, Tetris Effect, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, Hades, where you should be almost done. I got about, I don't know, I'm on the last layer anyways, so don't mind me. I'm going a little quicker just because I got a lot to pack back in. South Park Snow Day, still working on that one. Crash Team Rumble, Battlefield 1, RoboCop Rogue City, loved it. Haven't played the expansion pack yet. Ratchet and Clank, beat this game like 6 times. Batman Return to Arkham, one of my all-time favorite game series. Battlezone, loved it in VR. Modern Warfare 3, never played it. My dad gave it to me. Don't care too less about it. No offense to anybody. I retired. Batman Arkham Knight. Angry Birds Star Wars, the only thing I can have left to play the Angry Birds with Star Wars again, since they took them all off the phone. Crash Bandicoot. For Honor, can't believe they're still making more maps and content for that. It's insane. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Yep, I have that one. You guys saw me stream it, and I had a hard time playing it. 2K22. Sorry, I kind of had another brain fart. Chivalry, I think that's what's called. Chivalry 2. Really fun game for a first person, but it's kind of difficult. PlayStation VR Demo Disc 2.0. Like I said, we're almost done. Almost done. A lot of it's going to be more like PS4s and PS. Oh, well, that fell over. PS4s and PS3 games. And maybe, let's see, Rick and Morty Virtual Reality. That was a really fun game. Need for Speed Heat. Really fun game. Still working on it. Call of Duty Collector's Edition. Or Call of Duty 2, sorry. Well, here's the other straggler. SpongeBob for the Game Boy Color. Mortal Kombat 10. Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Sims 4. Evil Dead the game. Love the game. It just kind of blows my mind the servers are dead now. Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Star Wars Battlefront. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Dragon Ball The Breakers. I actually thought that was a pretty fun game. I haven't really gone back to it yet. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Lego Dimensions. I thought that was fun, but I have to rebuild the entire set again. Infinite Warfare with Modern Warfare Remaster. Infinite Warfare was okay. It wasn't like my cup of tea. Trover Saves the Universe. That was fun. Anybody who's a fan of Rick and Morty, but I will tell you, it's kind of like High on Life. It's a very inappropriate game. Terminator Resistance. I'm still working on it. I like it so far. It reminds me of Fallout. Need for Speed Rivals. Oh, so that's what my other CDs were. Nickelodeon Kart Racers. World War I. Verdun Western Front. Jurassic World Evolution. We got about, 5 games left. Well, yeah. 5 games left. All right. Twisted Metal. Love this game. Overhated. Killzone 2. Love that game as well. Duke Nukem Forever. This was part of the limited edition box set that I got with the statue and everything. Call of Duty Black Ops. Operation Flashpoint, Dragon Rising wasn't really much of a. I liked the Operation Flashpoint games, but this one wasn't that good. Let's see, Simpsons: Night of the Living Treehouse of Horror, and lastly, I believe is Space Cadet Adventures from Ren and Stimpy for the original Game Boy. So that's it. Almost a 40-minute video. So this is basically on my bed right now because obviously what I've done on the floor, my back would have been aching. So, yeah. Anyways, that's it as far as I'm aware. Not planning on getting any more games. This does not include the digital games I have on my PlayStation 5. Obviously, I can't access it all the way through because, due to circumstances. I will probably try to do another video, but we'll see what happens. I got a lot of stuff to do this weekend. So, anyways, thanks for taking a look at it. I wanted to show you guys what it was like, what kind of games I have. And, yeah. You all have a great weekend. May the force be with you.